I've been up in Zion National Park for most of the week, and I've done a lot of hiking. And yesterday, my final day there, I decided to do the Angel's Landing hike. And I don't know why it never really sunk into my brain that it was an uphill climb the whole way, but it didn't. And so I started out and very quickly got on the trail with the switchbacks that go up and up and up, and each turn is higher and higher and steeper. And at one point, I remember just thinking, this is kicking my butt. And I'm literally leaning forward and just pressing into every single step I'm taking as I'm making this very steep climb. And all of a sudden, the verse that Paul wrote, to the Philippians, I think, about I press on toward the goal, that popped into my head. And I thought, that is just like our Christian walk, this hike that I'm doing. And I'm literally pressing on. And as I continued to climb, it became more and more apparent how so much like this hike our Christian walk is. And you could see how Paul really pressed in, and that we all have our difficult times that we literally just have to put one foot right in front of the other and press on. And you can't look left or right. You know, to my right was the very steep cliff heading on up the mountain, and to the left was like over the mountain, down the ravine and death. And I was able to go, and that is Satan's temptations, you know, dangling the little shiny things that draw us off our path and our walk with God. And it was just the coolest thing, because you keep walking, and the higher up you get, there would be these little sanctuary spots, as I came to call them, where you could literally pull over and get rest. And people would be passing by you, and you would just again go, that's our walk, because there are times when we need rest, and God gives us sanctuary. And you'll see other Christians just almost like zooming past you, and if you're not careful, you can sit there and compare yourself and go, why can't I do this mountain like that? Why can't I walk? Because at the top of the mountain there was a ranger, and he did the mountain up in like 30 minutes. And I was maybe halfway up the mountain in 30 minutes. And so you can't compare yourself to anybody else's walk, because it's not your walk. So again, you're focusing on pressing forward and going up and achieving the goal that's ahead. So you continue climbing, and there were these little chipmunk, almost little mousy kind of chickens, and they were very, very cute, but they were like everywhere, darting in and out, and they would just scramble over the rocks like it was nothing. And one of the people on the climb commented about, it's so easy, they just scramble up and they don't even think anything of it, they're just piece of cake for them. And I said, well, this is their home, of course. And again, it hit me, my relationship with God should be like these little mousy chipmunks. It's my home. That's where I'm safe. I'm comfortable. And so even though it might be difficult, I'm safe and I'm home. And so being able to navigate these difficult areas, my Father is with me and hanging on to me and calling me, press on, go for the goal, hit the prize. So it was just such an amazing walk for me, because I did finally make it to the top. I didn't go all the way to the top of Angel's Landing. It was too scary. I don't want to say I'm too old, but it was just too scary. My vertigo and balance just was not going to allow it. But I made it all the way up to Scout's Landing, and the view was absolutely amazing. And I'm so glad that I pressed on and did it. And so I just kind of wanted to encourage you to keep your faith, press on, dig in, move forward, pull over in your little sanctuary spots, take your rest when you need it. But don't lose hope, don't lose faith, because the prize at the top is just amazing.